Good morning.
Is it morning or is it afternoon now?
I think it's afternoon. Hold on, let me see. Almost.
No, it's morning still.
Yeah. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Carl. And obviously we're not going to work right now.
No.
Right?
But we are Happy's family and we vlog on a daily basis. So even when we don't go to work.
Hold on. That wind decided it wanted to start blowing.
Yeah. So even when we don't go to work, we always have something to vlog. There's always something going on.
And today we're going to call it a chore day. I'm going to work on today, I think, getting all the plants out, getting the open trailer cleaned off because we're going to take a dump run probably tomorrow. But I'm going to clean the open trailer off so we can start figuring out how to fix that.
Yeah.
Because as you know, we are starting to get back to work. We're getting ready to put our whole schedule out for fertilizing.
Yeah.
So far we have like 19 back with us, and Rachel hasn't sent the rest, so I'm sure we're going to have a lot more than that. And we're going to start that probably Thursday of next week, start putting down all our pre-emergent spray and everything.
We originally said the end of February, beginning of March. But as you can see, this is like the first real nice day, and today is the 25th. So I don't even think ground temps.
No, the ground temps haven't gone up, but we want a couple of them winter weeds to still pop because we're going to hit them things with a pre-emergent,
right.
A post-emergent.
A post-emergent. So that's why we're kind of pushing a little bit later. And I just have to make sure our clients know because they get nervous. They're like, oh, I see the forsythia blooming. Oh, no. And
yeah, we want to make sure we get the clover and stuff that's already there. Any of the winter weeds that we didn't get last year.
Violets.
Yeah.
Violets are terrible.
There's a lot of them. We need to get all 8 tires back on the vehicles today.
So swapping, new tires on
to the 2018 that we got, and then putting them tires onto the 2012.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of things we got to do today.
A lot of
Worm
things.
compost. And then in upcoming videos, once we get the dump load done, we're going to start working on that enclosed trailer. We have some ideas that we're going to throw around that we're going to try to do.
We're going to put a shelf, and I think I'm going to get, I didn't tell you this, but I found some type of tape that usually like construction people use, I think. I forget what it is.
Tape, right? It's like a roofing tape.
Yeah, I figured that we could put that where that gap is, right? Because there's a gap between the wall and the floor.
Oh, okay. We'll have to look at it. So, yeah, we have to do trailer repair.
Yeah.
On both trailers, mower maintenance still. So we have a lot coming up, but since we're not...
And we need to make sure that the backpack sprayers and all
Oh, yeah, we got to make sure they're all ready to go. So we have a lot of stuff we're going to do at the house. So today's going to be a busy day. I already did one chore. I got all the plants out. I'll show you them because they're all looking good and they're multiplying. We get more and more every day because I transplant.
Well, and it's really nice because the kids have already even started
picking the lettuce off and eating it.
I even saw them yesterday. They're like, which one's the peppermint? Oh, this one. And they both, the girls, snipped tops of the peppermint off and ate it.
Yeah.
I'm like, Daddy watered that with water with worm poop. They're like, eh. Like, oh, God.
Hey, it's all nature, right? It's all dirt.
But I mean, and it doesn't hurt the peppermint. It just makes it bushier. But it's just funny.
Which you guys will see as another thing when we go to start more seeds and stuff and get into doing some more transplanting. Rachel's gonna cut the tops off of all the flowers.
Yeah, I am. I am gonna, so that they can also get bushier.
And build stronger.
And we don't necessarily have to do that because once we start harvesting flowers or deadheading or whatever, it will do that naturally. But they're in the house right now. We can't plant them outside until we're talking about zinnias here and, my warmer flowers. So they can't really go out until April. And then even April is a little iffy here.
And we don't want them to be way too big. So we'd rather have them be bushy and then we can get more flowers.
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to mention is if you are a parent and you say, oh, well, I'm not going to grow that because my kids won't eat it, try.
Yeah, they'll eat it unbelievably.
Yes,
believe it or not, they will eat it.
You'll be amazed at what your children will try when they actually see it grow and they're able to harvest it themselves. I mean, our children eat beets and neither one, Carl and I don't, we've tried. We have tried.
They taste like dirt.
And we just can't, but because they have grown up like that, they will. So we just wanted to give you a little encouragement that if you think like, oh, my kids won't eat it, so there's no sense in planting it, just try. It doesn't hurt. A pack of seeds is like $2.95. So the amount of food you can get from that, and to have fresh greens and all kinds of stuff. So
yes, planting's good. Flowers are good. Vegetables are good.
Yeah.
So let's take you on our day and see what we can get done.
Yes, and we want to say thank you. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe.
So as we were out here last week, we noticed our tulips, if you guys see, are starting to pop. There's a bunch of bigger clusters out here. I'm not going to uncover them. We're not supposed to get below freezing again, I don't think. Maybe this year we will, but they'll be okay. Tulips can stand that. And here's all the plants that I brought back out here. Let's take a run through these real quick. They're all looking really good. And the reason I have them in this line, you guys see, getting shaded light is better than getting no light. I mean, getting lights indoors, unless you have a lot of lights hooked up. So I bring them out here in the shade, and as the day goes by, this line creeps across here. And when it starts to hit these first plants, as soon as it hits the back of the first ones, I'm gonna time it 2 hours, pull the plants into the shade. I'll rotate them onto this side, and then these ones I'll give 2 hours, and then in the afternoon I'll let them get another 2 hours, because these have been outside already. And once I do this today, tomorrow, I think we're gonna start putting them and leaving them in the greenhouse when I get it up. And then some of these, since we have so many of them, I'm gonna experiment. I'm actually gonna put them in the ground. If we see we're gonna get a freeze, I have a whole bunch of the water jugs you see. We're gonna cut the tops off, stick them in the ground as little greenhouses on cold nights, and pull them off during the day. But these should be fine once they get rooted in the ground. So hopefully we can start doing that this week. Now the zinnias, like Rachel said, will not go out. They're just getting light. This is not gonna go out yet. That's our amaranth. I gotta read more on celery. We've never grown celery. It's supposed to be hard to come to seed, and that wasn't no problem. All I did was sprinkle the seeds, water it every day. They all popped up. And I do have some that we transplanted over here that are doing good too. So these are little transplants that I did. These are little transplants that we did that took root. And so far, out of all of our transplants we did, we have not had one transplant die. And the way I do it is I leave water in the bottom of these trays. It soaks up through here. I jam my finger down, bare root with the plant, stick it down in the hole, and just tuck it in, and then water it lightly again. And then let them sit in the water for a little bit. And then I take them out, put them on the shelf, and I don't seem to have any problems. They're all doing good. So here we go. I got some compost tea brewing. This is just earthworm castings. As you guys seen what I do, I'm just doing 4 cups of worm castings, and I put it in here for 48 hours. Eventually we're going to use our own worm castings, but we've had bad luck ordering worms. They've been shipped 10 days ago. I guess the ice storm got them. They're supposed to be here today. I don't have any hope that they're actually going to be alive today, because the last time they sent them to us, it was here in 2 days and they were dead. So, but we'll see what happens. They say they can live for 10 days, but today's 9 days. So hopefully they come alive and we'll get them right into some soil. But until we make our own, which will be months out, I know that, until I get a whole production going, we are going to get more worms beside them, because I have plenty of buckets to make them. But for now, we're just using stuff we bought organic, and we're brewing it, and I end up ordering all the plants out there half strength, and then I do quarter strength, and right now I'm doing waters. So I do them 3 steps in the week, and then I go back to half strength, and then eventually I'm gonna go to full strength and see if it does anything to the plants. And yes, I do have to clean up this mess, guys, because I have to start servicing these mowers. I got the blades off. Now I gotta do all the oil and everything in them. So I'll get to that though. Today we're making sure we get anything. We gotta get the tires done. Let's go do that. What do we have here? You guys spreading my mulch? Same chickens, always out. Same old chickens. It's a pretty day out today. Mello's getting his coat blown. You like that, boy? So that's done. That was a workout. You guys seen them going to work up there in the time lapse. Wow, man, I'm curious to see what they're doing there. I'm gonna say they're probably building a development up there. That's all I could imagine. It was 6 acres, so they'll probably put like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 houses up in that thing. Next project is to get this trailer emptied and take a look at what's going on there. If you guys don't know, we used to use this a few years back until somebody T-boned us coming out of the Veterans Hospital up in Asheville. They pulled right out into the side. And then I think we have a video, we were doing a turn in a cul-de-sac and the actual axle then broke off and the tire went rolling. But thank goodness we were inside the cul-de-sac. So here's some more progress on the plants. As you notice, these ones got hit by light first. These ones I think will be able to handle it. They're brassicas. They like the cooler weather more. The sun is directly on them now. So these ones started about an hour ago. They had direct sunlight and I don't see any harm. So before we leave, I think these ones that I put in first, we're gonna come out of the light over to the shade. So all these before we leave that are lit up right now. Okay guys, so our worms came and they're like 10 years late.
Yeah, they were shipped out like on the 15th. And
you might have to cut that open. So I'm just gonna throw them right in this bucket of leaf mold. So hopefully they don't mind it, because if they're still alive, which I doubt, do you think they should? They don't smell.
This is the second batch too, you guys. I still have my mask on, so I can't tell.
I don't smell anything. Do you smell anything?
Oh, they're moving, I think.
So that's good, right? There was some stuck to the side of the bag. Oh man, they are moving still. They're still alive.
Oh, thank goodness. Right?
Yeah, so what does the direction say I should be doing?
Okay, I just wanted to get them out, so... Oh yeah, look at them moving.
10 days old. There's still some in the bag moving.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, they don't smell. Yes.
Yeah, I can't get them out of the bag.
And this isn't a worm bucket. I didn't make it. We just wanted to get them all out.
Okay, it says if your worms have been shipped in dry peat moss, small and scrawny, this is normal. It's been an average of 4 days since they've had food. No, that's a lot longer. I just got, worms should be introduced to their new environment as soon as possible. Place them in the center of your garden, sprinkle with water, and cover them with moist toilet paper, peat moss, or topsoil. I think that you should just go ahead and, there is a couple that are dead, that are dried completely.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I mean, it happens.
They should be fine right in here for now, right?
Yeah, but I would, where's some vegetables? I would just give them some...
Scraps?
Yeah, some scraps right away, right?
Okay. We're going to do
Oh,
that.
look at... Oh.
What was that?
There was a little baby one that was alive still.
How'd it get in the box?
I don't know. There's some in the box.
They were crawling out.
I guess crawling out.
Things in there for them to eat. The chickens were already over here trying to eat my worms. I had to shoo them away. So we're going to... I can put all this in there, I think. So I'm back in the house. Let's see how these worms are doing. This ain't a bucket that I built a compost bucket yet, but look. See them all? Oh, they're doing so good. I think they really like this leaf mold. Look at them. So we ended up getting 500 of them. I'll make the bin later on tomorrow probably. We just had so much going on today, and we got these. I didn't expect them to be alive. So tomorrow we'll make all the worm buckets and get that done. Guys, I got everything back in the house. It takes a while to get all these plants in and out back to their homes because we just have so many of them going on. Sorry the light's so bright. I'm not gonna turn it off though because they need to be under the light some more. And as you can see, we have tons more over here. We have all kinds of stuff going on. These are the last seeds we planted. They definitely need water. They're all coming up, all our petunias and all that other fun stuff there. We are gonna plant a lot of, I think we're gonna plant like 2,000 sunflowers. But we're gonna do them in quarters. We're gonna plant every variety that we have in quarters. We're gonna plant a quarter of the pack, a quarter of the pack. These are all of our kales, cabbage, if you guys like cabbage. Oh, and these I did last night. I kind of do this at nighttime when everybody's sleeping. These, like, I'll come in here and separate these. I did a whole tray of basil. So all together we're gonna have, once I'm done separating the rest of the basil, once I'm done separating the rest of this basil, we're gonna have 200 and something basil plants. Then I'm gonna start separating more celery, and then this, my amaranth needs to be separated. So when I'm done this, I'll have over 200 of those. So we got a lot of fun things growing. So hopefully you guys like this. I didn't get everything done I was supposed to get today. I didn't clean off the trailer. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. We didn't make it to the dump, but I didn't plan on going there tomorrow. And then tomorrow we will make these worm buckets for the worms here and do some other things and do some transplant. And I think we can start seeds tomorrow. We got to start all of our peppers and stuff. Oh, and we might show you what we're going to do inside the trailer for the enclosed trailer. But we'll see. If it happens, it happens. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions about growing, I would say that we're kind of experts now. I mean, everything's popping up. Everything's growing fine. And once again, for anybody that's new watching us, this is all soil that we made out of leaves. It's just straight leaves. And everything is growing really nice. And we've been feeding it with worm compost. But guys, have a good night. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, be happy, or at least try.